Very good afternoon to all. Thank you for being here today. Wishing you all a very happy new year. Wishing all the success and prosperity to all. Okay, with the first session of our CA Connect this new year, we have come up with a new topic that is advanced usage of inventory masters in TallyPrime. Our expert for today, although it's not new, Mr. Rajendra Mithari. He is a Tally trainer and an expert on Tally. He's dedicatedly working for Tally since 2004. He is an expert in costing and all sorts of TallyPrime. He always come up with the best solutions to everyone's doubt. So I'm sure today we are all going to have a very powerful session and it will be very fun for us. So over to you, Rajendra, sir.
Yes, thank you, madam. Happy New Year to all. Yeah, thank you. So just I'm switching off my camera so that bandwidth issue should not be there. Yeah, and screen share. Okay. So this is the first session in this new year, and that I'm very glad to share here that was interesting year. In this year, we will face many updates. You will also see what happens in GST and how that previous year we have some hurdles, and now there is stability in GST and other acts. So, and now in this January, we have some time also. Now, the topic is advanced usage of inventory masters. This year, we are trying to deliver some advanced usages. Okay, and from the first slide, you will see, because there are many topics we can share, but the time gap is there and we have to complete in a specific time. So my first point and first topic is use accounting allocations for stock items. So without wasting more time, I'm directly starting to my tally screen. So here is the item in alter. Here is a stock item. My screen is visible or not? Just I want to confirm it.
Yes, the screen is visible.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So here is the item I can select for alteration, and you can see all options I have enabled by pressing F12. All options enabled. Everything is enabled. Okay. So one by one, we can select each and every configuration. So first I am sharing here how we can set ledger entries, that is purchase entry, or you can say sales ledger entry for a specific item. So take an example, DDR RAM. Okay, it is a simple item, and here is the option set or modify default ledgers. Now, what is the usage of this feature? See, I am pressing here yes, enter. Now Tally is going to set ledger for sales entry and ledger for purchase entry. And again, there are some advanced options with tax class, then 100%. So what is this? So let's complete first one. I am selecting here a ledger where that item value will be credited. Suppose DDR I am going to sell in 2000 rupees. So that 2000 will be credited to sales account. So I can set here GST sales account also. Okay. And what about this option? Suppose I have some tax classes. Okay. And I want to just alter them. For example, I am pressing here yes. So here are the GST classes. So I can set here GST sales as sales taxable. Okay, but don't use this option because Tally have its own hierarchy from where Tally can choose whether it is interstate sales or local sales or exempt sales. Okay, so don't worry about this option. Now the percentage option. What is the percentage option? Suppose here is 100%. It means DDR RAM rupees 2000 will be 100% credited to GST sales account. Suppose I am pressing here 85%. Okay, rounding is not required. And then again I can set here another sales account. Okay, or you can say any duties account. So that will be automatically adjusted. So here I can say, just it is example. So this way you can set when I am going to pass rupees 2000 as inventory value, Tally has to allocate amounts as per my given instructions. So the first instruction was 85% to sales account, 2.5% to GST account, again 2.5% to CGST, SGST account, and XYZ, whatever. So n number of ledgers configurations you can do here. Okay. So for time being, just I am putting here 100%. Okay. Then purchase account, same way, I am pressing here 100%. And there is a note also. Above allocations will be applicable for voucher, which have item invoice option, item invoice, and with voucher class. Okay. So just check what happens about data RAM. And I'm going to press here Control A. Moving to voucher, effect sales. I can select anything. And here, just for example, I am going to press Control A directly. DDR RAM. See what happens. DDR RAM. I'm pressing here quantity. One quantity, 2000 rupees. So I can put here net rate 2000, no problem. And see what happens. I'm pressing here enter. Automatically it is calculating, it is considering GST sale as a basic ledger. It means user not required to select a wrong ledger or correct ledger from his point of view. Normally users are considering they are actually not usable, not used to for accounting in detail. As a CA or a CA staff, we know what should be the accounting allocation for that ledger. Raw material should be debited or credited to particular raw material ledgers. Okay. So by this way, you can set ledgers for stock items. Okay. I can even show here for purchase. It is very easy actually. See, DDR RAM. I'm putting here one quantity and whatever rate is there, and see here GST purchase. Okay. Now, the next question in the same topic may arise in your mind. Suppose I have n number of items. See, there are n number of items. So, is it really required to set each and every item individually? No, not required. Just set for one item, and if you want to set same configuration for all items, there is a feature in Tally. So you can see here. Copy allocations. See in the inventory master, I can show you again, alter, show more, and see here, copy allocation details. Okay. This option will be available here only and only when you have at least one item with configured, well configured. Okay. So I have one item DDR RAM. So that option is here. Enter. Now Tally is asking from which item you want to copy that setting. Okay. So I am selecting here DDR RAM. This item, only one item is there. Select. Now Tally is asking whether you want to set this configuration for a stock group or an individual stock item. So suppose I am putting here stock group. So next question will be which stock group. So I'm selecting here. Let's take other. Enter. And in your other group, yes, books also. Okay. And this way, end of list. Now Tally is again asking copy to all subgroups. Suppose 3 others is my group and it again having some 3A, 3B or 3C. Okay. Maybe multiple groups under one group. So if you press here, yes, Tally will going to set this configuration for all items belonging to these groups and subgroups. So I'm pressing here, yes. Tally is going to show you what you have selected for that item. Enter, yes, enter, accept. It is asking for copy details, default allocations, yes. And just wait. It's done. Default allocations has been copied. Now, where we can use this configuration? Suppose a mall is there or a Kirana store is there, FMCG goods are there. They have n number of items, n number of varieties. So you can set your desired ledger for a single item. Just copy that allocation to other ledgers. Okay. And output from this topic is user is not required to think about which ledger he has to select for DRM, which ledger for service, which ledger for telesales, which ledger for audit fees. Everything is going to set predefined. So this is the first topic for today. Now I'm just taking one by one and then we are going to move on FAQs. Okay. Costing and market value. We know it is very important for us. And there are many questions arise in 31st March period and we are in last quarter. So it is very nice that this session is arranged prior 31st March. Okay. So see, one question is always asked by users, how I can set the costing method and market valuation method. Okay. So costing method and market valuation method option is there in F12. If you set here, see default allocation option is enabled, costing and market value option is enabled. So this way, these options are available on a single master. Now you can put here spacebar and you can set first in, first out, last in, first out, perpetual. And what is the meaning and what is the formula that available on Tally help site? Each and every formula is available on Tally help site. Okay. So there is another question arising about this topic, costing method. Whether a CA can see number of valuation methods at the same time. Suppose my stock statement is there. Okay, so this is my stock statement with multiple items. And okay, see here. Now I want to see stock statement with FIFO method, also LIFO method, and average and standard cost. And then I am going to justify that this method is okay for me or not. Okay. So first time when we are opening profit and loss, balance sheet, trial balance, or stock statement, Tally is going to consider stock valuation method, which is given by default in that item master. See here, in this item master, which method is given? Last purchase cost, last standard price. And you can see for this item, average cost and average price. So Tally is going to consider by default settings given in masters. Then next option for CA or any user, how to add another valuation method. So just right side is the button. And even just wait, even you want to change valuation here. Okay, you can change by alter column. Okay, I'm just creating one new column. it should be on actually a profit and loss account. It is required on profit and loss account. Okay, so I can show you on a profit and loss account, but just first see on stock summary. Here is the default. Default means configuration given in the item master will be considered. And if you want to say here FIFO, first in first out, just put here enter, enter, and enter. So first column is default, second column is FIFO. Another I want to add one more column. So I can set here average, or you can say LIFO annual. So we can add n number of columns in front of each item. So you can see here, there are some changes because of valuation. Okay. So in profit and loss account also, you can change valuation method at the right side. Just wait. For that, you have to enable integrate account with inventory. Yes, that option should be yes. And now Tally is going to show me stock as per stock statement, and right side valuation button is available. You can change by pressing valuation button. Which method you want to add? Yes, FIFO, select it. You want to set here standard cost, select it. So this way you can see the valuation is going to change the backside. See, this is 49 lakhs. Now you can see here by standard cost 37 lakh. So this way valuation will be changed at single button. Now CS are asking in many session, or many users are also asking that suppose I have given one method for a single item. So that was task for all. See, I have given some method here, and by this way there are many items with multiple methods, that few items are with zero rated, few items are with last in first out, few are FIFO methods. So can I modify all items at a time and set a single method for all items, like average cost for all items? Okay, so just I am passing one trick and you have to use it. There is no directly option in Tally. Directly you cannot change all items at the same time. Okay, here is an option for alter chart of accounts. See here, chart of accounts, but it's cannot allow, it's not allowing to modify valuation methods. See here. Okay, so the trick is take first backup, export all data to all data means master data of stock items to XML, open it in Notepad and use find and replace. It is a very simple trick. Again, you can import that data in Tally. It will be overriding. Okay, so don't worry about any queries related to this topic. Okay, I am available for our last FAQ session, so we can discuss in there. Now, next one is, it is very important for a user to handle stock with exact valuation or nearest valuation. Suppose I have 20 lakh rupees stock in my balance sheet or profit and loss account, wherever, and my stock statement is showing 44 lakhs. So it means very big differences there, and mostly we try to analyze data. Okay, then what we find, many customers data we know, they have some stock items, actually these are not their inventory part, like calculator is purchased in inventory, again keyboard is purchased, it is lying in under inventory, because user want to take ITC on that purchase bill and he is not an advanced user. Okay, what happens, user is going to create keyboard item and take ITC, and that keyboard is always lying in my books. So normally in finalization, we are doing some stock journals and going to consume that keyboard. This way there are stationary items, computers, hard disk, A4 papers, stationary papers. So how we can say directly that item should be consumed when it is purchased? So that is also possible in Tally. See the option on Tally, alter stock item. Okay. Again, I am taking the same example. And here is the option for behavior. See, provide behavior. So I can press here yes, enter, and just enable treat all purchases as consumed. Yes. What happens if that option is enabled? When you are going to pass one purchase entry, Tally will going to consuming that same item quantity at the same entry level, not required to pass any another stock entry. So just check it, what happens. Save. And I'm going to show you first stock of DDR RAM. Display, inventory books, stock item, DDR RAM. So it is showing something 8 numbers on 31st March. Okay, so let's remove some entries. So we have some ground for playing. See here. So now 16 numbers are in stock. If I purchased 2 more, see here, one was opening, 15 was inverted, so 16 was in stock. Okay, now I'm going to purchase another 2 quantities. So let's pass one entry, alter and purchase 123 bill number is there, purchased by cash or party. So I'm not wasting more time in data entry. Just I'm passing some example information here. So I'm putting here 2 quantities and passing entry. Save. Okay. What happens? See here. That is interesting part. Actually, I am going to pass one purchase entry. The Tally is going to pass automatically 2 quantity consumed outward. Stock will be still remain 16. So that's the magic of that option. And if you press here enter, nothing is there. No any stock entry, no any stock journal. Now again question arises in mind. What about old entries? These five quantity also consumed. RAM is not in stock. Actually, it is pushed in my computer. Just open entry, press Ctrl A. See, 5 again consumed. Just open Ctrl A. Open and Ctrl A. What happens? Now opening stock is there as it is. Now, whenever the party, that customer going to pass entry for RAM, even though that DDR RAM is not my inventory part, actually it should not be purchased by this way. But let's assume that mistake is done. So just select this option, what I have given here, alter a stock item, and in behavior option, put treat all purchases as consumed. Now, is there possibility that some items we are going to sold in market which are even not purchased, which are even not manufactured? Can you chat some few examples of items in chat box? That X item we never purchased but sold. That Y item we never manufactured but it is available in sales. So any example is there? Okay, sample. Yeah, sample may be possible because we are not showing samples, but as per GST rule, we have to at least pay tax liability on sample, or you have to at least reverse ITC on sample production. So it is better to show sample production and then sell it. That is better. But still, if you want to maintain by a traditional way, ki just automatically it should be manufactured. Okay. So I'm telling some examples here. Suppose empty barrels in market, our godown, oil barrels. Okay. So what happens when oil was purchased? That oil barrel, empty barrel was container of that oil, and now that container is my scrap value. That again sold in premises. And if we think in detail, we have to pay GST on that barrel sales. That what you can say, plastic jars or oil barrels or containers, whatever you are going to sell, because of you are paying ITC, you are taking ITC while purchasing, and purchase was happened with packing materials. So as per rules, you have to pay GST on it. Okay. So you cannot say I am not going to pass sale entry. We have to pass a sale entry for scrap sales. Okay. It is also commodity under GST. In that case, your stock will be going negative, negative, negative. Whenever you are putting sales entry, stock will be negative. So to avoid this situation, set here yes. Tally will pass a single automatic entry for that stock item. It is automatically sold and consumed, manufactured. Okay. So now I'm not again doing same task, because in purchase we see about how we can automatically consume items. So in sales, it is vice versa situation. It is automatically going to produce. Okay. So this is a trick to handle negative or extra positive stocks. Okay. There is always one question for rejection inverse. Whenever you are putting rejection in voucher type, there is a rejection in voucher type in Tally. Means suppose you sold a item and that party is saying that item is damaged, and that damaged material party is going to return back to you. In that case, it should not be increased my stock, because it is damaged material. It will be unnecessarily increased in my inventory, and I have to nullify that entry. So Tally will consider that rejection automatically as a scrap. Okay. And one option, more option is there. Maybe just wait. I'm telling here by live example. TallyPrime Gold. Yeah. See, if I'm putting here batch wise, yes, enabled. Okay. Enabled, and expiry dates are there. Expiry dates means suppose the medical is there, that let's take one example of any medicine, that crocin. So that crocin will be expired after 6 months. By default, Tally's behavior is expired batches will not showing in sellable list of batches. Tally is not going to show expired batches. Okay. So if you set here expiry date is applicable, yes, Tally is going to add one more option here. See carefully. Use expired batch during voucher entry. By default option is set no. It means in Tally you cannot sell a batch which is expired, and logically it is perfect. But suppose in some cases we want to sell it, then you have to set here expired batch also. Here you have to set here yes. Okay, so this is about behavior. So what we completed here: behavior, stock valuation, market valuation. Okay, and these are normal functions. So batch wise on, enabling, then bill of material, production related, standard cost rate setup. See here. So I'm just taking this topic also. Wait for next one. Now, how to delete unused items? That was a big task for all users.
So there's also a query on the chat if you could just check that.
Just a minute, just a minute. But can we enter purchase return for the same expired batches? Okay, purchase, yeah. So, okay, understand. See what happens. You are saying that material purchased and then it is expired, and you are going to say purchase return. Okay, no problem. It is purchase return. Normally it is purchase return, and by this way you have to handle. But maybe it is possible that next party, that original supplier of that goods, is not allowing you to send purchase return. That material he is not going to take back. In that case, you have to dispose it at maybe scrap rate or disposal rate or whatever. So you have to issue it from your system. If purchase return is okay, no problem. But if company have that condition, we are not going to take back expired batches. Expired batches is your part. So in that case, we are going to pass some entries and nullifying that item. So that option is required. I am just showing that option because there are many users unknown about the option that expired batches by default Tally is going to not allowing to sell. Okay, we know it, but how we can override it? So that I am showing that option. Okay, it is not like that you have to pass by this way. Okay, I'm just sharing tricks. Now it is your logic and thought process how you are dealing with accounting. Yeah, thanks ma'am for intimation because I am not watching about query box. Yeah, thank you. The next one is how to delete unwanted items. Suppose a company having data from 2017, 18, 19, and the company is not splitting data, or even though splitting, Tally is going to move with empty items also, empty ledgers also, and it is headache for that user to remove items. Just see in my example which items are there having zero values. So how to check it? Just click on chart of accounts. Click on chart of accounts. Select your desired master. It is stock item. It is showing group wise items. Group wise items. Group wise items. See here. You have to click at right side multi masters. Right side option is there. So my mouse is there. Cursor is there. Click here multi masters. And you can alter here multi masters. And you can also create here multi masters. Okay. But how to search, how to check which item is there, which is not having any stock, not having any purchase, not having any sales, nothing. Just right side, check here. Just a minute. Change view. Sorry, exception reports. In exception reports, click here and see show unused or show used. Okay, so suppose I am putting here show unused. So there are maybe 15 items. See at the bottom, there is a total of 15 stock items. 15 stock items are not involved in opening stock, purchase, sale. So closing stock is also 0. So just select these items and press Alt D. Delete. Now my stock statement is cleaned. Okay. And if you want to see again, chart of account, stock item, exception report, show unused. Now show unused is empty. Use this trick for go downs, ledgers. See here, I have some ledgers also. It may be possible that ledgers are having 0 balance, 0 debit, 0 credit, 0 closing. Okay. So you can use same trick for all items, all masters. Okay. So today's our topic is for only inventory. So I'm not taking any other masters. So this is very important for us to remove stock items. This list of topics I am just created by randomly asked, normally asked the queries by sales. Many practicing CR consultants or users are asking these queries repeatedly. So these topics only highlighted here, which are important, and it may be unknown for a normal user. Okay. Then difference between standard pricing, price list system, and MRP concept. So Tally have MRP concept also, Tally have price list concept also, and standard rates also. Okay. So what is the difference? So just narrated here. Standard rates. First, see standard rates. See, alter a stock item, take any stock item, and if you set here standard rate option, yes, standard option, yes. So Tally is asking you standard selling rate and standard purchasing cost. So left side is my cost, right side is my selling price. So I am putting here from 1st April, this item purchased at 200 rupees. Then from 1st May, it was purchased in 210 rupees. This way we can maintain your calendar. Same way, from 1st April, I'm going to sell it to 50 rupees. And from 1st May, I'm selling it as, suppose you want to carry same 250 rupees, say, so not required to put something here. And if you want to change, put here 1st May and 290. Finish. So save. What happens if we set a standard rate? That standard rate is going to considered as a regular rate. Okay, so this item I'm going to copy here and just passing one entry. Again, I'm moving slightly fast. See here, item is selected. And one quantity is selected. See here, rate is picked up at 290 rupees in rate column because my date is 25th March 23. And what we said there, from 1st May, it will be sold at 290 rupees. So let's take one example of 30 April. 30 April. So selecting again same item, AC. See, rate is picked up as 250. So by calendar, Tally is going to check each and every parameter. Don't worry about it. But when it should be used, in which case, if your rates are fixed for all parties, customer A also same have 250 rupees, customer B also 250 rupees. So in that case, you can use standard rates. And that rate will be captured in normal rate column without including tax. Okay, taxable value, you can see. Basic 100 rupees will be considered. MRP. If you enable MRP, Tally is going to consider MRP in inclusive tax column. Here is option also. Just wait. So I'm taking here See, MRP. Yes, MRP. And if we put here MRP as 500, so Tally is going to consider this value in inclusive tax value because MRP is always maximum retail price. So Tally is going to consider 500 as inclusive tax value. Okay. And MRP also you can maintain by calendar. That is interesting part of Tally. See, it is considered from 1st April 21. Now again I am putting here detail button. Right side button is their detail. So you can maintain here calendar. From 1st April 21 it is 500. Then 1st May 21 it is 600. This way. So that is interesting part by Tally. You can maintain multiple MRP for same item. Okay, and it is captured in sales bill with inclusive tax column. Okay, so just moving fast. This is simple tricks. Price list. When price list is going to apply, suppose same item sold in 250 rupees for retail counter, and if party is wholesaler, then we are going to sell in 220 rupees. Same item with multiple rates for multiple parties. That feature is price list, and that is also considered in net rate. It is not considered in taxable value, inclusive tax value. Okay, so just distinguishing about three concepts. When to use standard rate, in which case where rates are same for all parties. MRP will be considered in inclusive tax column. Price list, when a same item I am going to sell a different rate for Swiggy and different rate for Zomato and different rate for retail counter. So I can maintain multiple price levels. Okay, I can just show here, but we cannot take it is for a long time. See here, there are price lists. So there is a different session on price list in Tally. They are having some TDLs and materials also, help documents also. And you can see in the help documents how to maintain price list. Okay, so it is again here, create price list, price levels. And you have to create price levels, select stock group, then select which level you are going to passing entries, and item by item you can select here. Okay, so I'm not going inside of that topic because it is covered in basic training sessions. Okay, moving on next. Just a minute, something is there in question answer. Can the standard rates set? Can standard rates set be altered? Okay, we can take in FAQs. Don't worry, just wait. Now, advanced usage of.
Sir, sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt. I think there's two more questions. I think one in the Q&A related to the previous
Okay.
slide. And one in
Can
the chat.
I set rate party? Yeah, why not? See, can I set rate party wise? That is the answer for price list. See, just wait. So as I told you, I'm not taking that topic, but for your query, I am selecting here, just creating price level. Price level, suppose I am putting here wholesale for W and retail for retail. Save. Then I'm going to set here group. Which group I want to set? Tally group. For which wholesale? From which date applicable? From 1st April. And I'm selecting items of that group. So suppose I'm going to sell TallyPrime silver. How many quantity you want to sell? Suppose he purchasing at total 10 quantities, at 0 to 10. I have to take here rate 18,000. Sorry, 18,000. No discount or 2% discount. 10 to 25 pieces, 15,000. Okay. Then from 25, he can take any, but rate will be 14,500 and 2% discount, whatever. So by this way, you can set price levels, save. Now, you want to set price level. Your query is that you want to set price levels for party master. Yes. Alter master, ledger, select any party. In that party, you can say here F12, press here F12. There is no option. So press here F12 and enable price level option. So just checking in price level option. Here is the option. Use price level for party ledgers. Yes. Press Control A. Now see, Tally is asking you which price level you want to map for that party. So I am setting here yes, wholesale. Means what happens? First I have created a price level, then mapping inventory masters for that price level, and third stage is mapping price level to party master, because that party is fixed. That is fixed as a wholesaler. Okay, always it is wholesaler. So I am selecting here W. Suppose I am confused whether he is a retailer or wholesaler or anything else. So I can set here not applicable. Okay, I can set a not applicable. Okay, then I am selecting here W, and if I am going to pass one entry for that party, 3 dot, select, Control A, Control A. See, Tally is not allowing me to select price level. It is banned here. W is by default selected, and now if I select here my item, that TallyPrime silver, and just taking any batch or taking 20 quantity, Tally is going to select 15,000 rate. Suppose I am taking here 5 quantity, Tally is going to select 18,000 rate. Suppose I have 35 quantity, Tally is going to 14,500. And that rate is also skipped. You cannot change. See, discount is also automatically coming, and save. Nice feature by Tally. Very nice feature.
Sir, in Q&A also there are 3 questions.
Oh, one was answered. Okay, next we are taking it. Whether it is also offline, candidate is allowing to convert, but I am not finding that window. Okay, allowing to convert. Just I am not understanding it. I am using inclusive column. Then how to use price list? No, inclusive column is not useful for price level. You have to set price levels at net rate always. Price level rates will be considered at rate column, net rate column. Okay, so don't use the inclusive column if you are using price levels. Yeah. So can I set rate? Okay. Understand, sir. Thank you. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Just a minute. Next topic is there. I hope you are getting some ideas. Now, advanced usage of batch allocations. That is very interesting part. Believe me, if you are auditor of that FMCG businesses, or you are dealing with malls, and you are dealing with some small marts, okay, like local mart, and they are using Tally. Okay, so Tally is not specifically made for point of sale customers, but still they love Tally. Many customers are asking, we want Tally only on counter. So in that case, you can use logics and tricks. So one trick out of that is, importantly, there are 2 tricks. One is barcode related, and one is, see, barcode is important for them. And one is how to use minimum items for maximum varieties. Let's take one example. I am creating one item, name is Parle biscuits at the rate 10. That biscuit price is 10. So I don't want any distinction between Parle G, then Parle Happy How, then any other coconut biscuit. I don't want to create multiple items. So because of handling of these items is not not so much having in stock. Suppose total stock value is 10 lakh and I have value of these items of 1000 and 2000 rupees only. It is running items. So why should I am going to prepare multiple variety of items? Instead of creating 3 items, you can use this logic. Create only one item, that is Parle biscuits at the rate 10, and inside of batch, you can select Parle G Gold, coconut, and this. And one important note I am sharing here, each batch is unique for that item. Means, suppose Parle G Gold is created for Parle for 10 rupees. Then that Parle G Gold batch is not visible for Parle biscuits at the rate 20 rupees. Okay, so here just I'm showing here some sale bills. So to save my time, see here. So when I'm going to select here item, Tally is asking me batch numbers. See, these are batch numbers. These are batch numbers. So that batch number means you can put anything. It's not required that batch means batch of medical. The batch concept used in medicals, that production is batch wise. Okay, but I can use here Parle G also. Why should not? I can see here Parle G. That batch will be available in that item master, and stock is also shown by that variant. Okay, so if I'm selecting a stock, see, suppose Tally and Prime Gold. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are my varieties. So your stock will be like that. Parle G, total quantity, value is same, 10 rupees. So total value, its cost, and below it, Tally is going to show you Parle G Gold, Parle G Coconut, then Parle Happy House, then 2020, all variety under same item. Now, suppose take one example of cloth store. So what you can do here, XL size, double XL size, medium, large. These sizes you can prepare under batch. Use batch for sizes. That is also possible. Take one example of mobile shop. IMEI number is unique for that mobile. Suppose OnePlus 10 Pro. OnePlus 10 Pro maybe have 100 quantities, but each quantity have its individual IMEI number. So use IMEI number as batch. So why should create multiple items and why should create MRP wise stock and these things? So that is very nice trick for maintaining batch wise details. So try to use batch wise details, and you can get stock also. Okay, so next one, barcode. So actually that topic was not relevant with us, that customer end topic actually, but it is very interesting and you can share to your clients, and your clients or your accountants may be interested to maintain barcode in Tally, but they don't know. So how to maintain barcode? It is very simple. See, basically barcode means an item will be selected by a machine, that gun, barcode gun, and it is detecting item name from this code. Okay, so I just want to share some logic here. First, you can put barcode as part number or alias. In my stock item, I can either put here barcodes, whatever code number is there. I can put multiple codes. See here, at a scanning time, that is when you are going to make a sale bill, directly Tally will going to consider on depending on this alias. And also you can put at part number. You can put here from part number also. Okay, so use this logic for barcoding. Barcode are local and unique. Unique barcodes you have to purchase code, like Parle G biscuit. Parle-G biscuit code will be same for across India. It's not different. But if you choose any local product like masala or papad or any small things produced by local vendor, they are creating local barcodes. They can select their printers and tally. They are going to create a sticker and pasting on the product. So that is local barcode. So there are two varieties. Okay. So and price is not part of barcode. There are many confusions about barcoding. Just we have scanned that item and it is automatically selecting price. No, price logic is that standard MRP and price level. So from that, it is going to select price automatically. And we have seen about that. And item will be selected from scanning. Okay, nothing to do. Nothing to do. Zero efforts. We have to just put barcode of that item first time in master. Next time forget. Just you have to select gun. Just push that gun button. Tally will automatically consider the item. Okay. I think one query is there. Just wait. How to maintain a price list plus barcode? Yeah, no issue. See, again, you are going to confuse it. See, price is different. Price tally is going to consider from wholesale, retail, or whatever configuration you have done or quantity you have given. 10 quantity having 200 rupees, 20 quantity with 100 rupees. Price is different. Barcode is going to just pick up item from a list without human intervention. Okay, so it will be not consuming more time of user. You can see in DMart and many malls, they are not selecting any item by hand. But when the barcode is not detecting by gun, see what they are doing. They are just zooming on that item and typing that code on manually. Okay, so don't make misunderstanding about price list and barcoding. Those are different things. Can we have batch having different MRP? Batch having different MRP? No. MRP we can set for multiple dates, calendars. Okay, but MRP is not for batch. MRP is always for stock item. Again, it is confusing. See, MRP means maximum retail price, which is set for that item master. Suppose Lexi pen 5 rupees. So 5 rupees is MRP for that pen. But Lexi pen, if I have 10 batches, so I cannot set 5, 4 rupees, 3 rupees, 2 rupees for each separate batch. Okay, so MRP is not for batch. Then like say Excel shirt MRP is, yeah, I know it, but it is better to maintain by this way. You can create different items for XL, double XL. Okay. If rates are same, use batch. If rates are different, use stock. Why? Because finally, while auditing, chartered or any MIS person is interested to know stock with MRP. So if you are giving MRP for batch, okay, in batch name, then it is also possible. Means you can set XL at the rate 200, double XL at the rate 300. Okay, and you can put that by manually in Tally. You cannot set MRP as a MRP feature. See here, I can show you. Don't use MRP feature in that case. If you want really to do it, see voucher. I'm selecting here Prime Gold. Now your question is there. XL, yes, XL, and quantity 1. Put MRP 500. but you cannot set here again double XL with next variety. Again, you have to select here TallyPrime Gold. You have to select here again. Again, you have to select here new batch, double XL, quantity 1 with 800 rupees. This way possible. But drawback of this situation is that you cannot extract a stock of which variety is there. So Tally is going to make by average. So this is the problem. And you cannot put here multiple batches. Multiple rates you cannot put here. See here. Suppose I am putting here new number. Okay. And now a medium size shirt is there. Sorry, not here. Quantity I have to set here 5. Okay. See. Okay, so tracking is not applicable, and I am putting here M quantity. Now I am putting here 4 quantity. Now what happens? Tally is not going to allow me to change price. Same price Tally will going to consider here. Okay, so that is not possible. I think it is done. Yeah, done. Thank you. Moving on next, which is very important. One common query is when you are going to see any stock item, see here, just I am putting here Tally is with digital content. How many quantity are there? 19. Okay, see logic. At which date that 19 quantity was there in my stock? I don't know. By default, Tally behavior is that by default Tally is showing, just I am putting here stock item report for individual item and showing you the logic. Interesting logic is there. Stock item. See, that stock is not having multiple. Yeah, just a minute. This we can take. So I can take this item. Tally essential comprehensive. Okay. So 40 quantities on September month and 15 quantity on June month. Okay. So which quantity Tally is going to show in my voucher? Let's take example. I am putting on 31st March. 31st March. What stock Tally is going to show me? See, 40. It means Tally is going to show me the final stock. Okay. Now I am putting here date on 31st May and selecting item. Which stock Tally is going to show? 10 quantity. See. Why it is happened? Why it is happened? See here. In that case, Tally have 10 quantity on that date because there is a setting in Tally. Help, setting, display, and show more. And there is an option. Show balance quantity as on voucher date. By default, your Tally saying no. Your Tally configuration is set to no. It means whenever you are going to put entry, Tally is going to show 40 stock. Maybe 1st April or 30 May or 30 June or 30 October or 31st March. Tally is always showing stock at end date, last date. Okay, but if I want to pick up stock exactly on my voucher date, then you have to set this option, yes. Show balance quantity as on voucher date. That's very important. Normally stock is showing at last date of company. Okay. Suppose I am in now January and I am just altering also previous vouchers, then also Tally is going to show stock on 31st March. See, you have to set here yes. Okay, I always set here yes, so that my real stock will be there. Okay, queries are cleared. So this is important for us to understand it. And actually that display report setting having varieties of adjustments. So you can set here 100 CR instead of 100 payable. You can also do that type. Here you can set here payable, and Tally is going to adjust it for reporting purpose. Okay, so that is not actually today's topic. Suppose I am putting here statement of account outstanding payable. Okay, you can see here instead of debit credit, Tally is going to show me that PAY. If you are putting some party ledgers, suppose party ledgers, so you can say 111,773.00 PAY, and so all credit is PAY and all debits are DR. I just configured for credit side only. So whatever setting you want to do, that is available in setting. So what happens? Owner may be not having commerce knowledge, so he don't know debit and credit. So you can put your own logic. See here, show more, custom, select custom. Okay, here also you can see 100 CR or CR 100 or C or D, whatever. Okay, so this is display reporting. I'm trying to showing just important aspects because we have some time limits. Next one is, suppose one example, GRN means material receipt note, goods receipt note is done on 25th March. Okay, so my stock is invoiced on 25th March, and maybe possible that on 26th March it is consumed. So my stock statement always showing on 25th March as inverted. That is required. Otherwise, it will be going negative. Means 25th March stock was 0, and 26th March, if I am consuming it, it will be negative. It means I have to show my stock on 25th March. Correct. One side is done. Now question arises, if purchase bill even received on 25th or 26th, even received on same day or next day, because of my quality checking, because of my some store working, because of holidays, I have to put on 28th March. I have to put on 28th March. What happens? You are going to select 28th March as voucher date. Okay. And party is going to ask you for payment from 25th March because they have made sales bill on 25th March. Now problem is that you are not allowed to maintain records for previous dates. Okay, someone admin is locked your database and you are not supposed to allow for previous backdated entries. In that case, there is a logic. See, image is there. What happens? I want outstanding report from 28th day. Okay, I can tell my party that quality checking taking 2 days. So we are not giving you payment for from 26th March. We are not considering 26th March as due date. We are considering it 28th March. Tallies agree, that companies agree. But how to accounting in Tally? Currently, users are doing same mistake. They are altering vouchers and putting on 28th March. Stock is impacted on 28th March. Outstanding report is impacted on 28th March. But as I told you, on 26th March, that is material issued. Physically material was there. On books, it is on 28th March. So tally is showing negative stock for 2 days. Then it is going to positive. So don't use these types of logic. Use simple logic here. See, in a voucher, I can show that voucher also. See, 26th March is my actual date, voucher date, and effective date is 28 March. Effective date is 28 March. Maybe possible that reverse case may be possible. You want to make accounting impact on 28th March. Okay. So how to enable effective date? Just go to button, alter master, voucher type. Which voucher type? I want to alter purchase, new or purchase, anything. Okay. So here is the option, use effective date for vouchers. Effective date for vouchers. Yes. Okay. That is useful for interest calculation. That is useful for outstanding reports. Now, 26th March was my bill date. And if I want to see the bill number is 274 is the voucher number. Now I am pushing here button bill wise, and I can see here 275 number is there, and which is impacted from 28 March. See here, tally is showing 28 March. From 28 March, he is going to calculate till 31st March, 3 days, overdue 3 days. It is not calculating from voucher date. It is calculating from effective date. I can show you voucher. Voucher date is 26. See here. Voucher date is 26. Effective date is 28. So bill wise details will be different due dates, and stock, you can see stock is impacted on obviously 26 because voucher date is 26. Very nice feature again given by Tally. It is also available in ERP, but Prime is now very nice product, and 2 bonus points are there. Okay. One bonus point is, suppose I have one company, company A, and I have another company, company B. I want to shift one item from this item to another company. That is possible at many times. See here, there are two companies, creative and demo. Suppose in demo company, alter stock item, there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there is no any TallyPrime gold. Okay, so what I have to do here, one by one item. Okay, there is a feature given by Tally, data import export, but it is not allowing you to select only X item or Y item. It is importing data completely to the next company. Okay, you cannot say group A only, then group B only. You have to import export both group at a time, all groups at a time. Here I am going to show here how you can change, how you can import one item to another company directly. So let's take one example. I am creating one item here, stock item. Suppose demo today item, demo today item. Okay, and I am putting here numbers. Nothing else, just whatever setting you want to set, GST rate, HSN code, Control A, save. Okay, save. And now I want that item at demo data, demo 126. Just go to alter stock item, demo item. Right side is the button company. See, right side button is there, F3. Means my Tally is having two companies now. One is creative and one is demo. And in which company I am now? In creative. Okay, top side, middle side. Press company button and tell him move on demo. Bus Control A. Done. Suppose I want this item in that company, demo company, select demo control A. Now see, demo 126 company is there, alter stock item. Done. Demo today item is there and Ipson is there. Again, one question will be there. Can I do this for multiple items for a single group? Yes. Let's take one example. In creative, I'm just checking chart of account of stock items. See, let's take what other. Three other name group is there. That group should be there in my company. Okay. Again, I'm going to show here stock group. Which one? Three other. I can change company. I can move to that company. Three other. Done. So you can pass a group from one company to another company also. Now stock item, multi-alter, which group? Three others. Just change company. Nothing to do. Just change company. Demo company, press Control A. Okay, maybe possible that their batch is not there. Okay, batch is not there. So I have to put here manually. See, batch options are not there. That company is not having any batch data. So it may be problematic. So only you have to consider. So just I'm moving and save. This way, but suppose in features, you have enabled batch for this company. You have to enable batch for that company else. That is very important. Group should be there. Unit of measurement should be there. Then automatically items will be moved to A company to B company. Okay, and the next bonus point is now Tally have one offer for Tally on AWS. So if any user from your client or you also for your own office, you can buy individual single users at 50% discount by Amazon Web Services. It's very cost effective to handle your data from cloud. Amazon Web Services are very standard services. We are using it for many clients. So that is the bonus point for today. So this point was not considered in our contents, item copy paste and that AWS. So now we are open for question answers. Madam, you can ask for unmute and
Yeah.
they can ask.
And so we've covered the Q&A questions, right?
Yeah.
By Snehal Parekh. To the audience, if you have any further questions, you can raise your hand. I will unmute you so that you can ask your questions directly. Q&A, it's cleared, sir. I'll just mark it all answer.
Yeah. But maybe they have some doubts or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today we covered queries simultaneously.
Yeah. Simultaneously it is covered.
Hmm.
So till you are just thinking about queries, so I'm just sharing some recap points also. Use of accounting allocations for single item or multiple items. So first configure a single item, then copy allocations to multiple items, that was covered. Then costing method standard and you can say average or LIFO and FIFO methods. You can change it also at report level and also at item level. Then also we've seen about how to treat all sales as new manufactured, how to treat all purchase as consumed, how to treat all rejection as a scrap, and how you can use expired batch also for sales invoice, which is not allowed by Tally by default. Then also we've seen how to remove stock items, which is not used. You can delete unused ledgers, unused go downs, unused group, all masters you can delete. And don't worry about Tally is not going to delete any data. Single rupees is there, then Tally is not going to allow to delete it. Then standard rate, MRP and prices different is there. Then we've seen how you can use a batch as a MRP, but it is not for different MRP. It is for same MRP. So same MRP items, suppose any item is there, you can create by item, like toothpaste of 25 rupees. And you can put Pepsodent and Colgate and Vico and all items under batch. So it is very nice to understand same MRP is considered for multiple items and not required to create multiple items, multiple GST setup, multiple list. And by luck, there is same HSN code for same type of items. Means Vico maybe have some HSN code and Pepsodent maybe have same HSN code. So you can group by HSN code also. Then you seen barcode concept. Barcode is not having any prices, price or any MRP. So you have to maintain by that previous session, previous slide. And unique barcode and local barcode we have understand. Then display concept, that is also understood. Then effective date and accounting date may be different. You can use these types of criteria. And one topic we have considered as how to copy a same item to another company directly. And also we've seen there is a scheme for AWS, Amazon Web Service, which is best feature in Tally. There is a question, I think TallyPrime on cloud server.
No, sir, actually I've posted it
Yeah,
so that you could also mention, the benefits of it.
Yeah. So Tally, see, now the era is there. Maybe you are at a different place, client want to connect with the data, you want to alter that data, and now it is not possible to copy paste data. Please understand, those are having private limited companies. Don't copy paste, don't take that data on your email, because edit log, that is called as audit trail, will be applicable from 1st April, and that trail will be maintained in that data. So few entries are done at customer level, few entries are done by CA at his office level. It may be become you in trouble. So better you have to select AWS, Amazon Web Service, very cost effective, and it is very nice. Fluently it is going to work. No shutdown, no power breakup. Then absolutely it is virus free, no hackings. So very nice feature by AWS. So and now there is a scheme. So please take that benefit also. Yeah,
Thank
madam.
you,
So that is done from my
thank
side.
you so much. Yeah, thank you, sir. Note to the audience, if you have any further query on TallyPrime powered by AWS, please contact your Tally partner, or you can write to Tally support team as well. And again, as mentioned in my last CA Connect also, that if you know of any QuickBook users and who are struggling with migrating their data, please suggest them that Tally has a free of cost seamless migration tool ready in place, so they can get it very seamlessly without any trouble in terms of data misused or data missed out. So this is a note from me, and on the last one, is something on the chat box? Okay, thank you to Rajendra sir for a very interesting topic once again. And for the query on the videos, yes, the video will be uploaded in our community.tallysolutions.com under webinars, also under YouTube on our Tally CA Connect channel. Thank you so much, Rajendra sir.
Yeah.
I will now conclude the session.
Thank you, madam. Thanks all.